Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, the Grot Tank is ready to set sail. So, I think this is done. And I say I think because this model was so intense that I'm not really sure if I'm done or not, but I think it's done. Welcome everybody. This is Everyman's 40K channel. I'm Everyman, your host. So in front of you, we have a completed Grot Tank. So I'm gonna have to run through this real quick. There's a lot I've done since the last time I posted or uploaded a video. So let's get into it. So as you can see, we went ahead and we've added some fuel barrels. We've added these little containers or canisters, and this comes from the Burner Boys kit. So this is from the backpack of a Burner Boy. So we went ahead and we've got a fuel line going into the flamers or the scorches into the body of the Grot Tank here. So we got the detail going, so you can see we've got all the bolts, the screws. We've got the cuts in the steel here, so it looks like a welded or a cut plates. We've went ahead, we've done all the riveting, got all the windows. We put this here so you can't turn it, so it's nice and tight, so it sits straight up and down once you put it in. We went ahead, tricked out the turrets. I got to do a little bit more on the top to scuff these up to make them look like they're orc cutout plates, you know, put some damage on them. Coming around the back, check that out. Fans, 100% handmade, everybody, out of poster board. So it sits on the deck, doesn't hit. In the back here, I still got room underneath. Got again another turret with a removable gun, just in case I want to swap something else out. We got the exhaust going. All riveted up. Unique. This one's different. This one's different. Got the two stacks. We put the rails in. Got two more tanks on this side, so it's asymmetrical. So when you look at it, you got two tanks on one side, one tank on the other. You got the front, the nose done. These are solid. Got the riveting. Got the plates done. This is complete. We got the system in, the Tesla coil. Again, check that out. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So now what we're doing is we're going to get ready to go prime this. I'm going to put this in the garage. I don't know yet if I'm going to prime it gray or black. I don't know which clan this is going to go. If this was going to be Goth, then I would prime it black. If I don't know if this is going to be Evil Sons or Death Skulls, I'm going to paint it or prime it gray. So I don't know yet. Okay, so we got to get through this thing here real quick. I got one more thing to show you. So I've always talked about the propulsion system, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I said, hey, wait to see the propulsion system. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to assemble this real quick. So we talked about the propulsion system. So here we go. So you have to use your imagination because this is orcs. But the idea is that the orcs are using electricity, static electricity, or just straight power right down to the ground to get this thing to fly, right? To get it to hover. And once they get it to hover, then they go ahead and crank up those fans in the back and move this thing along the battlefield. So we got this one here over on the back. Plugs in right here like this. Plugs into the side of the hull. Just like that. Lightning. Turn this around. Now we got the other side to do. So I'm going to prime these. So the reason these aren't in is because I'm going to prime them first. So I don't want to, when I prime this, before I prime the vehicle, I don't want these on. So I'm going to prime everything. Then go ahead, once I get them all primed individually, then we'll glue them solid into place. Like a little puzzle here. I got to figure out which one goes where. That one goes there. And this one plugs in. This one plugs into the side of the hole. Right there. And obviously the joke is they got all these fuel tanks and this thing is a whole bunch of scorches and they got fuel tanks, but the orcs are too stupid to kind of realize, oh, I got fuel tanks and I got gasoline and the thing's loaded down with scorches. Hey, let's power this thing with electricity, right? I mean, come on. It's beautiful. True orc. Okay, there you go. So hope you can see. Got the Tesla coil running. So let me show you what one of these looks like primed. So this is what it looks like primed. So basically what I did, real quick, I'll tell you how I did it. I used 32 thousandths piano wire. Or maybe this is 20 thou. Let's look. Yeah, right here. So it says right there, 020, 20 thousandths music wire. And then I had some 32 thousandths laying around. This is 32 thousandths, just a little bit bigger. So I took the 32 thousandths up top, then tied in the 20 thousandths with some string. And all that was using this piece of equipment here. If you're a hobbyer, you got to get you one of these. Right? A third hand. That's what it's called. It's called a third hand. What you do is you take the piece of wire and you stick them between here. And I just wrapped it right at the end with some string, black string. Then after that was done, you go ahead and you take your hot glue gun and you coat the wire. And what that does is it helps to hide that seam right there. And between the gap, it fills it in a little bit so it doesn't look so nasty, so it doesn't look like string. It looks like lightning. And that's it. Basically, that's it right there. Tied in one coming down, tied in another 20 thousandths coming out. I bent the wire just using a needle nose pliers or some type of pliers that's got a real small tip on it. And you just start bending in all kinds of different directions like lightning, just craziness. Just like that. This thing, when I get the lightning painted up white and blue, and I get this thing all painted up in whatever clan color it's going to be, holy cow, this thing's going to look good. Okay, so let me go prime this. You guys seen it? I'll prime it. After I prime it, I'm going to put it on a turntable. Then I'll kick off the music and we'll shut this thing down and we'll call this a day. So let me go prime it and I'll come back and we'll put it on a turntable and we'll let it spin. You guys can check it out once it's all primed. But this thing is done, ready to go. We'll get the electricity and we'll get the lightning glued in nice and tight. And then we'll off to painting, start painting. Okay, let me come back. Let me prime this. I'll come back. Okay, it looks like we're going to wrap this one up. This is the Grot Tank project. It's complete, ready to set sail, ready to do some battle on the tabletop. This was pretty intense. We used everything. Popsicle sticks, poster board, copper wire, piano wire, copper barrels for the barrels use copper. So let me know what you think, fellas. Let me know. Let me know, guys. You like what you see here? I hope you guys learned something. Hope I inspired you to do your own scratch building. You got to remember what this came from. The USS Arizona 564 or 572 scale Revell model that we cut in half. So if you like what I'm doing, guys, please share, like, subscribe. Share this out on all your social media pages. Facebook, Instagram, Discord channels. The way I get out there, get my name noticed, or get this page noticed is word of mouth. I don't do any more advertising or any marketing. So if you guys could just do me a favor, if you like what I'm doing, send this stuff out there. Tell some people, hey, check this dude out. He made a Grot Mega Tank from scratch. I appreciate you stopping by. Everybody who's subscribed, I appreciate you. Everybody who stopped by to look at this, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. So what we got in the works, I'm going to do some showcases. I've got a lot of models already painted, so the next few couple uploads are going to be actually painted models, showcases on the turntable here. I actually have to get back to painting. I've built so many models that I've got gray primered models sitting around, but nothing painted, so I got to really hit the painting hard. So if I can, I'm going to try to put a couple painting videos together. That's a little bit different animal I got to attack. This stuff is kind of easy, but getting that stuff painted, I don't know. Trying to do a painting video. Okay, fellas, this one's a wrap. Like we always say here on the channel, may all your dice rolls come up sixes unless you're looking for a one. Peace out.